Well, hello guys. I'm in my kitchen again today. I like to be here. This is a pretty good place. And you know what? I'm just real thankful. I'm thankful that you guys are here. And I'm thankful I've got some little grandkids that love my cooking and I can fix things for them. And they just eat them up. Take them to them and they all grab some and they're gone. So I'm going to make them something today. And I'm going to make them a Skillet chocolate chip cookie. This is a Martha Stewart recipe, but I found it here a few years ago, and I've been making it because you put them in the skillet and bake them, and in just a few minutes they're done. So anyway, let's get started with Martha Stewart's recipe because I really think my whole crew's already here. Me, I'm the only one in my crew. So we're going to start with 6 tablespoons of butter. Put that in that bowl. And we're going to add a half a cup of white sugar and a third of a cup of brown sugar. I forgot to get an egg. Let me grab an egg before we get started. Got a pretty little green egg. Farm fresh egg. I'm going to go ahead and break that. Get that ready. Now I think I'm ready. I'm going to just beat that up real quick. Didn't even do much. I'm going to add the egg, 1 egg, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Give it one more real quick with the beater, and then we'll add the flour. We got it. We grab a spoon. And we could have done that with a wooden spoon because Martha said we could, but my little old beater here just kind of made it go together. How about that now? Now we're going to add a half a teaspoon of salt. I spilled my salt. And a half a teaspoon of baking soda. I've got salt on the counter. What am I supposed to do? Throw it over my left shoulder if I spill some? Have y'all ever heard that? If you spill salt, you throw some over your left shoulder. Well, my half teaspoon is half of it's on the counter. So we're just going to top it off with a little more. I'm going to stir that in there. Then I'm going to add this flour. And then it's a cup of plain flour. And Martha said we need to spoon it and level it off. And so that's what I did. Y'all know Martha. She's a good cook, and she teaches us all the right way to do stuff. That's just all mixing in there. Takes a few minutes, just a little bit. Now that's got that. So I've got a cup of chocolate chips. I just thought of something I'm going to add to that. It's only about a tablespoon of nuts, and it's because it was left over from something the other day. So I'm just going to put them in there. Don't want them to go to waste. It's hardly even enough you're even going to notice they're there. There's my cookie dough. Now we're going to put it into this skillet, and this skillet is smooth here. And it was a pretty good little ball, so it all just kind of plopped out there. No more in that bowl. And since it's thick, I'm going to have to smush it down with that spatula It's actually thicker than I remembered it being last time I made it. It's okay. I have the oven preheated at 350. Get that. This is not hard. I'm just wanting to get it right. I like to make skillet cakes in this little old iron skillet too. I lost the iron skillet this morning. If y'all know me, I'm scatterbrained. You know, I've got the sow, silly old woman syndrome, and I looked all over my house for this skillet, because this is the one I wanted, because it had kind of had the slope sides, and I knew I'd used it before. I couldn't find it, and I kept thinking, who did I long give that to with something in it? Finally, I remembered where I put it. And my stove over there has a drawer down below, and I had stuck it in that drawer, but I looked every place. I opened every cabinet door, and I looked down where I had food stored and couldn't find it. I finally looked in the right spot, and I found it. All right, I'm going to put this in the oven for 18 to 20 minutes until it's golden brown and set, and then we'll bring it out and cool it a few minutes. And will we try that? We probably will, but we'll probably send the most of it home so the grandkids will get it. Alright, I'm going to get off here now and put this in the oven, and I'll be back to show you when it's done. Well, it's out of the oven, and boy, it sure does look good. I don't know if you can see those chocolate chips and stuff in there. Now we'll cut just a little bit of it. Still pretty soft because it is so hot. No, I put milk chocolate chips because that's what I had. Better let it cool. And actually, I may put it back in the oven for just another minute or two. I don't know if it's set real good or yet or not. It might keep baking a few minutes while it sits here. I think I may put it back in the oven just for a little bit. But that's good. I took a bite off the edge. It's more done than the middle part. I've got a little cup of milk here. Love milk and cookies. I am going to put it back in the oven, and I won't be back. But as you can see, this is a good, easy little recipe for kids. They'll love it. Grown-ups will love it too. So, just a second. I want to say something. So y'all need to try Martha Stewart's Skillet chocolate chip cookie recipe, because it's a good one. And I'm out of here. I love y'all. Bye.